Yeah, so the first time I met actually Hannah through one of my work colleagues at the time, Natalie. We all ended up going to Vodka Revolutions for some food. I wasn't too sure if I was actually going to attend, but my mate Will at the time was like, you might as well, and just said, yeah, let's go for it. So yeah, that's when I first met Hannah.
So I can't remember really thinking much about him at first. I was more interested in the food, but he quite liked the fact that I ordered a sharing platter to myself.
So yeah, first impressions, yeah, just really cool. I think at the time we just had a bit of a chat. Hannah decided to order a sharing platter, and I was like, wow, what a lovely lady, like she's actually offering food to everyone, only to find out that actually she was just really, really hungry.
Can you remember when Hannah first met your mum?
Yeah, I think, no.
So I remember the first time I met his mum, yeah, me and him had been on our first official date, which was to an all-you-can-eat Chinese, nonetheless. And yeah, we got on like a house on fire really at first. I remember sitting there chatting for hours with her.
Can you remember meeting Hannah's family for the first time?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact moment now, but I do remember what he would say is the first time he came to Sunday lunch, which may have been one of the first times. Sort of a bit of an initiation into our large family, and he found it quite daunting, but he did okay, yeah.
I first met Anne's family when she was finishing her first year of uni, and I helped her move her stuff from Cambridge to Norwich just because she had quite a long summer holiday. I remember Sally being there and George, and straight away it was like, thank you ever so much for helping our daughter bring all of her stuff over, and they offered me some food, which was lovely.
Everyone loved him straight away, I think, and he handled it fine considering he's an only child.
I think with our relationship, it's been close while we were in Cambridge, but then when Hannah finished uni, she actually found that she was going for her career, to extend her career out of the town that we were both living in. So we had a bit of a long distance relationship, and I think actually finding that it worked both when we were close to each other but equally when we were apart, and how much we missed each other, I think that kind of summed it up to me that this is the girl that I want to be with for the rest of my life.
A big moment for me was the end of uni. I mean, there must have been points before that where I thought, you know, he is the one. Really, when I had to leave Mayo Road, it was the saddest moment of my life anyway, but I remember very distinctly driving away in the car with my mum and waving goodbye to him was just heartbreaking, and I thought at that point I can't ever do this again. I did go on to do that again, but yeah, when I moved back to Norwich and he wasn't in the same town as me, I knew that at that point, like, this was forever. I wanted him to be in my life forever at that point.
Well, with the proposal, before I even decided to propose to her, I got her blessings from her parents initially. We'd kind of had a few little chats before, but never really set anything in stone, or she didn't really expect me to do it in Romania. I thought actually it's a bit unordinary doing it somewhere that isn't specific, like the Eiffel Tower, but equally the weather was magical there, so it was minus 11 degrees, freezing cold, so I just pictured having a snowy castle and proposing on the top of it, and getting the help with my friends. It was nerve-wracking, but I think, well, obviously I pulled it off.
I felt like he was joking, and I think I did say to him, no, not now, don't do this to me now, because I was in pure shock and I didn't think it was real. I thought he was having me on, to be honest. And then I think I had a few tears. I was in shock, I was happy, couldn't believe it, but then as soon as my friends sort of dispersed a little bit, that's when I just broke down into tears, and yeah, we had a little cuddle and a kiss, and I've never felt so happy and content in my whole life in that moment.
Yeah, so I think everyone actually knew I was going to propose, so I'd got some advice from the ladies and my gent mates as well, and I think I was nervous more so because we all planned it as a surprise, but also a film surprise. So the moment I decided, it was midweek, we actually went and visited a castle, and the weather was great, lots of snow, and I said to the guys, let's just do it now. everyone got really excited, which made me slightly apprehensive. But yeah, I think at that point I said, let's do it. I proposed, and it felt like I was waiting for about an hour for Hannah to make a decision of saying yes or no.
So hopefully there's been talks of a dog. We do look at a lot of dog pictures and videos, I'm not going to lie, so hopefully that's on the cards. We do talk about maybe one day having children, but obviously you never know what the future holds. He's doing really well with his business, so I couldn't be more proud of him. So really now my sole focus is to help support him in that as much as I can as his new wife.
I think when you film these sort of things, it's weird because it hasn't happened yet, but yeah, it has happened. No, I just think thanks for the last 6 years. I think we've finally done it. So, I mean, it's been stressful for the last 18 months planning it, but we've got it, and yeah, many more years to come, and I look forward to it.
Well, I love you, obviously. You're my favourite person in the whole world, and I can't ever thank you enough for everything you've done for me, just how you've been with me since the very beginning. And I couldn't honestly ask for a better partner, a better husband, a better friend. The love you've given me is just unconditional, and I couldn't ask for any more. So yeah, I love you.